Hello there, welcome back to the channel. You join us today for a huge clash in La Liga. Atletico de Madrid are coming to the Camp Nou just 3 days after they came to us in the Copa del Rey 5th round as well. You can see Real Madrid have got a game against Sevilla coming up, which we will find out the score before we finish. As you can see, it's second against first in the table at the minute because Real Madrid have kind of hit the skids. They lost again to Atletico in the Madrileño, so Atletico have won both of those derbies, and they drew as well at home to Levante, as well as getting knocked out in the Copa del Rey. So it has been a terrible few weeks for Real, really. For us, though, it's been really good. We are piling on the wins. So you can see, since we lifted the Supercopa, we have beaten Sevilla and Celta 1-0. We drew both games when we played away from home, so that was really good to get the wins on the board. We then went away to the first of 4 away games to Las Palmas in the Copa del Rey 3rd round. We beat them 4-0. A 3-2 win against Real Valladolid away as well. Then we went to Logroñés, who in the 3rd round put out Real Madrid in a proper FMing. Real Madrid had, I think, 39, 40 shots on goal, and Logroñés scored with 4 minutes to go through. But we dispatched them quite easily. Ludovic Reyes, a Dutch player that signed for Barca in the summer of 2019, he looks okay. He's been doing quite well for us when I've been watching him, and he's quite comfortable in the box-to-box midfielder role as well. So I thought what I would do is I'd bring him up and he could understudy Sergio Roberto because he's quite natural in that position. And he scored 2 brilliant goals in that game at Logroñés. So yeah, really good impression for him so far. Then the 4th of those away trips was away at Leganés. A Messi hat-trick and a Sergio Roberto goal got us a 4-1 win. And then that aforementioned 5th round game against Atletico de Madrid, Abel Ruiz scoring a fortunate goal 10 minutes from time to get us the win. Really, really tough watch it was as well. So yeah, apologies if this isn't going to end up being the greatest match ever. I mean, look at this. They have conceded just 9 goals in 23 games. So the chance of us breaking through are probably not good, to be fair. This is the team we're going with. We don't have any real fitness concerns to worry about. There's a few players that are trying to get fitness up. The likes of Dani Olmo, Frankie de Jong's been out of the team recently, so he's struggling as well. And that's the problem when you have when you make the mistake of not putting a Secunda B in there, because that's where your B team plays, and now they haven't got any fixtures. I've said it, so the assistant manager arranges friendlies. They don't seem to be playing any. So yeah, it will be rectified next season. We will have friendlies. Passionately going to say, show us what you can do. It went down like a lead balloon, so we'll assertively say, I think there's a lot more that to come. That's gone down a lot better. Not going to subject you to the tunnel interview because, as you will know, it's a big, big game. It's likely to be a girthy interview. It wasn't that bad an interview, to be fair. There was only maybe 4 or 5 questions as the players come out. It was all about how we're going to get through their defence, which I don't know, to be honest. They've conceded a goal every 2.5 games. How are we supposed to get through that? They didn't concede in either game against Real Madrid. So what chance have we got? Right, fair. This could be a very, very short video. But we have an early highlight inside the first 10 minutes. Neto takes a goal kick to Piqué. Ricardo Pereira down the right. Really liking this guy as he loses the ball and jinxes it. Oh, and the ball play forward and Morata's in. Morata is in, but it's a good save by Neto. Jordi Alba will clear down the left. Decent start from our visitors, which is worrying. In front of a packed and rocking Camp Nou. We've just had a shot, which we're not going to see. Going to do a demand more there. Here we go. Oh, every ricochet, as you would expect, is just falling for them. Diego Costa to Mario Hermoso. Koke. Lamar backtracking a bit. Plays it forward though. Headed away, and we could launch a counter now, could we? Ansu Fati launches it in behind. Griezmann's on his left foot. And really, he was offside. I was going to say, he must have known it. That was the worst shot I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen more ferocious back passes. Do you not want to play against your old team? Is that what it is? He's been awful for a few games now, Griezmann. And he's been awful in the games against Atletico so far this season as well. And we're half an hour in, and it looks like this is going to be another game where Atletico don't concede because this is not going well. We're doing well on possession. We are having shots on goal, but it is a case of how do you break down that 4-4-2? It's a horrible formation to play against, and when it's Simeone's Atletico that you're doing it against, you've got no chance. You really haven't, and they're going to take the lead in injury time here, aren't they? Oh, Neto's collected it. But we haven't got it. We've got him set to distribute short, and he hasn't done, which I quite enjoy. Ansu Fati now. Can we take the lead? He's into the area. Well, that tells you how good this match has been, doesn't it? It's on key highlights, and that was one they decided to show. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're going to assertively say I'm not happy. I am not happy. Oh, look at that. Griezmann doesn't care. The only one who it doesn't have an effect on. He just does not want to play this match, does he? And I'm going to go in again and say I don't care. I hate playing I hate playing against a 4-4-2, and the only reason this is a live comp is because it's the top two. I could have predicted that this would be as boring as it has been, but it's the top two. You've got to do it. Here's Messi coming forward. It's a great run. Oh, and that's the best moment of the match so far. And unfortunately, it was a brilliant save from Jan Oblak, but Leo Messi with a super run, and that might just ignite something in this game. Here's Ricardo Pereira to Thiago. Switches it across to Jordi Alba. But it's a good tackle on him by Correa. Down the line for Alvaro Morata. Correa again. Get into him. Force him all the way back. This is good. But there's a long ball coming over the top here. Oh, there might not be. Griezmann stolen it. And he had to go for goal from there. It's a brilliant effort, in fairness. And it's brought out another brilliant save as well. And the header over the top. Didn't see who got his nut on that, but it cleared the bar. But more has happened in those first few minutes of the second half than in the entire match. So that's a little bit better. I'm going to just tell them to get creative. We've had, for a team that's playing against Atletico Madrid, we're doing all right in terms of shots. They've made a change. They've had to bring Vitolo on for Lamar, who's gone off with an injury. With 20-odd minutes to go, we're going to have to make some changes. Bruno Fernandes, you can't carry on playing if you're looking nervous in a game like this, kid. I'm sorry, it just can't happen. I'm going to bring Frankie de Jong on, get some game time in his legs, and you never know. He is absolute class. He might... Why am I doing the Trump fingers? He is absolute class, so you never know. He might just make something happen. It's a very young bench. I really shouldn't have put such a young bench out here. That is still the bench from the cup game, I think. Not good. Not good at all. Thiago could really do with coming off, but he can stay on for now. He's not the sort of player to get sent off. A draw wouldn't be terrible in this match, especially if Real Madrid drop points against Sevilla. The one thing we don't want to do is go 6 points behind Atletico, because I couldn't see them letting that slip. I really couldn't. Here's Ricardo Pereira. In he goes! Oh, Ansu Fati clatters the bar. Oh, I thought we'd broken through then. And even when you beat Jan Oblak, the force field around Atletico's goal remains intact. Not what we wanted to see. It's just been an awful performance. Even Leo Messi hasn't been able to raise it here. Who else are we going to take off? I can't take Messi off. We brought Ruiz on for Ansu Fati. It's going to be Sergio Roberto, I think. And I'm going to bring Ludovic Rice on. Why not? Let's bring Ludovic Rice on. Let's bring a kid on. You've got nothing to fear. No fear at all. Show some passion. Come on. We've done it. We've done enough to get a goal here. I don't think we've created many clear-cut chances. They must be defending really, really deep, because we've rarely got in behind. We just haven't made anything happen. There's that brief spurt at the start of the half. There's going to be one last highlight here, because it doesn't do exit highlights anymore, does it? It just ends. And we're in! And Griezmann's done it! It's going to VAR. Oh, and it's called back. It's not going to count. Oh, drama here. And he is. You can see he is offside. Oh. Heartbreak at the end of the match. The one time we get through, we hit the bar. The next time we're offside. Oh, that is so unlucky. And it was Griezmann as well. I'm going to sympathise. There were some positives. I mean, we were at home. We should have got the win. But we did create a lot against a really packed defence. I know our assistant wanted to say it was disappointing. But do you know what? You can't really go into them too hard when you've just had a goal chalked off like that and you've hit the woodwork. Not the greatest game, so it's not going to be the most thrilling video ever, but we're still unbeaten. Our winning run has come to an end. Our goal scoring exploits have come to an end. The last time we failed to score, I've got a feeling with Sevilla away, you know. It was. That's the first time since the 6th of October that we have not scored. I bet we were close to... I think we've got the 20 games in a row achievement for scoring. I bet we were close to the 30, you know. And I bet FM's just screwed us there. Right, the next video is going to be the first leg at Anfield against Liverpool. So we're going to do these 3 off camera. There isn't really a league game around it that you could really do. So maybe... Because Levante are doing quite well at the minute. They're 4th. So maybe the episode after that, maybe we will do two games. Because that was the idea. It was the idea to do 2 games per video. But for some reason, I just haven't done. I don't know why, really. It just makes videos a little bit shorter, I guess. Which I guess makes it a little better for you guys for watching it. But let me know, would you like me to go to two games per video? Would you watch it if it was regularly 25 minutes long, or do you prefer it when it's just one, get in, get out, job done? Let me know in the comments. Right, I'm going to do this press conference and then we will find out what's gone on with Real Madrid against Sevilla. Right, so here we go. It was a very short press conference, actually. It was, why didn't you take off Leo Messi? Because he was crap, and it was because he's Messi and he could make something happen. And things like that about the style of play and everything. So, yeah, bog standard, really. But there's only about 3 questions, bizarrely. So, yeah, I thought we would find out together now how this game goes at the Bernabeu. And it is a bog standard 2-0 win for Real Madrid, which sees them make up some ground on ourselves and their City rivals. But, of course, they're 5 points behind Atletico, but that's basically 6 because of the head-to-head rule. They did beat us as well at the Bernabeu, so we really need to win our home Clásico, which I think is about 3 games from the end of the season, isn't it? It is. It's all the way down here on the 3rd of May, so we are catching up to it. We are getting there. I reckon in about, depending on how the Champions League goes, and if we get to the Copa del Rey final, it might only be about 4 or 5 episodes out. So, yeah, it is on the horizon, guys. We're not going to do the semi-final of the Copa on camera. We will do the final should we get there. We will do both legs of the Liverpool game unless we end up on the end of a hiding in that first game. So yeah, join me again. Remember, as I say, jump in the comments. Let me know how you like me to do the videos. Do you like just having 1 match? Do you want me to go back to 2? Or would the videos be too long? Let me know. Remember to watch, like, share and subscribe, most importantly. I've gone over 500 over the last few days. Some people seem to be finding me, which is perfect. Maybe YouTube has started sympathising with the smaller channels. Who knows? But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm on Twitter at GamerJamesFM, so you can follow me on there. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you for that trip to Anfield. See you for it, guys. Thanks for watching. Adios.